Today I'm gonna ding dong ditch. This is my escape plan. Let me go find a house. Probably this house right here. It's my best bet. I'm gonna delete all this after I get home, dude. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm not gonna get lost. I know my way back, but it's just wanting to ding dong ditch people. There's my camcorder. I'm gonna hold all this, so. Have a good day. I said have a good day. Hi.
What did you say?
I said have a good day. Bye again.